Chaos has completely taken over the sports world after a shocking and violent incident that nobody saw coming. In a stunning twist, a star player has been hit with a permanent ban following an on-field assault that left fans in disbelief and officials scrambling for control. Emotions boiled over, tensions exploded, and what started as a competitive matchup spiraled into a moment that will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. But then came the real shock, a heartfelt and unexpected statement from the victim himself that instantly changed the tone of the entire situation. What he said silenced critics, stunned fans, and proved once again why true greatness isn't just about talent, it's about character. Stay right here, because this story just rewrote the headlines overnight. Guerrero Jr. permanently banned after vicious assault on Ohtani. Ohtani issues shocking statement. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's explosive story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on all notifications because this one is absolutely insane. What just went down between Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Shohei Ohtani has shaken the entire baseball world. Fans, analysts, players, everyone is in total disbelief. We're talking about one of the most shocking, controversial, and frankly disturbing incidents Major League Baseball has seen in years. Guerrero Jr., one of the most recognizable faces in the game, has reportedly been permanently banned after a violent, on-field altercation with Shohei Ohtani that left fans stunned and players speechless. And now, Ohtani has broken his silence with a statement that's sending chills through the entire league. Let's rewind to how this all started. It was supposed to be an intense but routine playoff matchup, the Dodgers versus the Blue Jays. The energy in the stadium was electric. Fans were on their feet, cameras flashing, and Ohtani was stepping up for another at-bat after already making an incredible play earlier in the game. Guerrero Jr., known for his powerful swings and fiery personality, was on edge. You could feel the tension building between these two superstars from the moment the game began. But absolutely nobody expected what happened next. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Ohtani hit a rocket line drive off Guerrero's team that sparked cheers from the entire Dodgers dugout. Guerrero Jr., visibly frustrated, started exchanging words with Ohtani as he rounded the bases. It looked like simple trash talk at first, the kind of thing that happens all the time in sports. But then, when Ohtani crossed the plate, Guerrero stormed toward him, shouting aggressively. Cameras caught Ohtani turning, appearing calm, almost confused by what was happening. Suddenly, Guerrero lunged. Fans watching from the stands and at home couldn't believe their eyes. Guerrero Jr. shoved Ohtani hard, and what started as a verbal exchange turned into a physical assault. Security rushed in. Players from both benches ran toward the chaos. Ohtani stumbled but didn't retaliate, he simply tried to move away while Guerrero kept shouting. The umpires immediately ejected Guerrero from the game, and the stadium went silent. You could hear the disbelief in the crowd. Commentators were struggling for words. Within hours, social media exploded. The clips went viral across X, Instagram, and TikTok. Millions of fans began sharing their anger and shock. The MLB launched an immediate investigation, and what they found behind the scenes made things even worse for Guerrero Jr. Multiple eyewitnesses, including players and staff, confirmed that Guerrero had been taunting Ohtani for several innings, making personal remarks and trying to provoke him. Apparently, Guerrero had been frustrated with how much attention Ohtani's two-way performance was getting this season. Some reports even suggest that there had been tension between the two dating back to last year's All-Star break, when Ohtani received the MVP honors and Guerrero felt snubbed. The league wasted no time. Late last night, an emergency meeting was held between MLB officials, team representatives, and security staff who witnessed the altercation. By early morning, news broke: Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been permanently banned from Major League Baseball. That's right, banned for life. A punishment that's almost unheard of in modern sports, especially for a player of Guerrero's caliber. The official statement from MLB cited violent and unsportsmanlike conduct, repeated verbal provocation, and physical assault against another player. The league emphasized its zero-tolerance policy for violence, stating that this type of behavior has no place in the sport and will not be excused regardless of status or fame. The decision shocked everyone, but for many, it felt justified. Meanwhile, Ohtani's reaction was nothing short of powerful. For more than 24 hours after the incident, he stayed silent, refusing interviews and declining press conferences. Many wondered how he was processing it all. Then, this morning, Shohei Ohtani finally broke his silence in a statement released through the Dodgers' PR team. His message was calm, heartfelt, and incredibly respectful, yet it carried a quiet weight that resonated deeply across the sports world. Ohtani said, "I play this game with respect. I believe competition should bring out the best in us, not the worst. What happened was painful, not just for me but for everyone who loves baseball. I hope this becomes a reminder that strength comes from self-control, not anger." Those words hit home for millions of fans. It wasn't just about baseball anymore, it was about integrity, sportsmanship, and what it means to represent your country and your team at the highest level. Even more striking was that Ohtani didn't demand punishment or revenge. He didn't criticize Guerrero by name. Instead, he focused on healing and unity. That's the kind of leadership and class that has defined Ohtani's career and the reason fans around the world respect him so deeply. As for Guerrero Jr., things have gone downhill fast. Reports say he initially tried to appeal the ban, but the league stood firm. The Blue Jays organization has publicly apologized to both Ohtani and the Dodgers, calling the incident deeply regrettable and completely unacceptable. Guerrero, on the other hand, released a short message through his agent, saying, "I let my emotions take over, and I regret my actions." But for most fans, it's too little, too late. The damage is done. Sponsors have already started cutting ties. One major sports brand that had been working with Guerrero announced they're terminating their contract effective immediately. Social media sentiment has been overwhelmingly negative, with hashtags like Ban Guerrero and Justice for Ohtani trending worldwide. Baseball legends, from Derek Jeter to Albert Pujols, have spoken out publicly. Jeter said in an interview, "You can play hard, but you can't lose control like that. There's a line, and once you cross it, you can't go back." This entire episode has sparked a massive debate about player conduct, accountability, and the role of mental health in professional sports. Some commentators argue that Guerrero has been under immense pressure lately, that his frustration stemmed from declining performance and constant comparison to Ohtani. But most agree that no amount of pressure justifies what he did. The MLB's decision sends a strong message: violence has no place in the game. What's even more tragic is that Guerrero's talent was undeniable. He had the potential to be one of the greats, powerful swing, charisma, and a deep baseball heritage. But in one reckless moment, all of that came crashing down. It's a painful reminder that no matter how talented or famous you are, discipline and respect will always matter more. Ohtani, on the other hand, has turned this dark chapter into a moment of inspiration. His calm reaction and his refusal to let hate consume him have made fans love him even more. Commentators are already calling it one of the classiest responses in sports history. Many say it's proof that Ohtani isn't just a phenomenal athlete, he's a symbol of true sportsmanship. As this story continues to unfold, one thing is certain: baseball will never forget this moment. The Guerrero-Ohtani incident will go down in history as one of the most dramatic and consequential events the league has ever seen. It's changed the conversation around player behavior forever. The MLB has made an example out of Guerrero Jr., sending a clear warning that violence will never be tolerated no matter who you are. And for Ohtani, it's another chapter in his incredible legacy. He's shown once again why he's more than just a superstar. He's a leader, a role model, and a reminder of what makes this game so special. The respect he's earned, not just from fans but from fellow athletes around the world, proves that character always triumphs over chaos. The coming weeks will reveal more statements from the Blue Jays, reactions from other teams, and maybe even insight into what pushed Guerrero over the edge that night. But for now, the league is moving forward. The Dodgers are focused on finishing their season strong, and Ohtani is doing what he does best: staying humble, staying hungry, and letting his bat and his spirit do the talking. As for Guerrero Jr., he'll have to live with the consequences of that night, a decision that cost him his career and his reputation. In just a few minutes of anger, he lost everything he had built. It's a sobering reminder for every athlete: the game rewards passion, but it punishes rage. So, what do you think, baseball fans? Did the MLB make the right call by banning Guerrero Jr. for life? Or do you think he deserves a second chance someday? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This story is going to be talked about for a long time. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe for more breaking MLB news and updates. We've got more incredible stories coming your way about the Dodgers, Ohtani, and everything happening around the league. Until next time, stay passionate, stay respectful, and remember, real greatness always shines through, even in the